start, I was wondering about the way you thought just the way you guys have been playing, since kind of Christmas break. It looks like the team's clicking, playing the style you like. You're controlling the games a lot. What do you like about just what they've been doing the last few weeks?
I think most importantly is working hard, right? And we're competing at a high level, and that's what college athletics is about. I think we're putting it on the line, and we've had some puck luck, so that's obviously we put some pucks on net, and rebounds have come to us in that, and it's just one of those things, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it is, and right now we've had that, but for the most part for us, I've just been happy with the way we've been competing away from pucks, making it difficult for people to gain ice, and just trying to be prepared to compete teams.
It obviously takes a while whenever anybody goes to a place to get things going. But do you really feel like you're starting to see like I said, the style of play you want regularly and things like that? This year.
Yeah, with us, our recipe for success right now is to come at you with depth. And that's I think we've got some guys back now that give us some playmaking capabilities. I think Sam Vino has taken a good step, but with Jordan Boucher is an important guy to have in our lineup, and Terrence Amaros have come. Some other guys have logged a lot of minutes while those guys were out. But for the most part, for us, it's a forward nest opportunity to play a good hard style, a physical style of hockey. That we ask my guys to compete for the full 200 feet.
Okay.
And it's with Jordan Boucher, I thought that he was coming into his own there this year, and been a little bit give and take for us back and forth the first couple of years, and I thought he's really matured as a player, and those are the things I'm starting to see that are taking time, and now Jordan's helping some of our young skill guys right now come through the door, and helping them get acclimated to the fact that we ask guys to play the 200 feet and the way we want to play. So that's what I'm seeing more and more with the culture a little bit with our guys, and getting going. But obviously it's for us it's the depth and to compete at a high level on a daily basis.
And this weekend too, it's obviously important to get home games, but these are two schools that maybe you guys haven't had the most success against of late. How big would it be just to kind of change the tide of that too this weekend with home?
Yeah, I was looking at that. They've had our number here for a little bit. We've been in the games, we've had opportunities, but they both figured out ways to close out games on us. We've got to turn the tide on that. Just I know coming off their weekend last weekend, both Donnie and Schaefer are ultra competitive. I know the way their practices are going to be this week. I know how intense they're going to be and how prepared they're going to be for this weekend. So, it just dials up the intensity of the games that much more. So it's important for us, but we just want to stay focused. One thing we've done a good job of here lately is going day by day and just making sure that we're focusing on our task at hand and who we are and how we want to play.
I just want to ask about being back in the lineup. How good did it feel to get to play a couple games last weekend for being out for a while?
Definitely felt good. Been out for a while now. Felt good to get the legs going, and excited to be back with you guys.
How quickly did it take you to kind of feel back to like 100% out there? Like, did it take a little bit in the first game you played to feel like you were back up to hockey speeds?
Yeah, Friday night was kind of hard, I would say. I was kind of a little bit out of shape. When we played, we were cut 2 guys. Corey got hurt during the game too, so we played 3 lines the whole game.
Yeah.
But then Saturday I felt way better.
Yeah. How tough is it? As a player, how frustrating is it to go through that long stretch where you miss so many games? What's it kind of like when you're in the stands watching out there?
It's frustrating because you're in the stands and you want to make an impact on the team, but you can't really. You're old back from that injury, so it feels good to be back here and get the guys going.
I'll ask you about the line you've been playing with. What have you liked about playing with those guys since you came back?
Well, it's been our line since the beginning of the year. We've played together the first half of the season, and then I was happy to be back with them. I think we have a really good chemistry together.
Just want to ask you, being a freshman, what's it been like this year, just making the adjustment to college hockey?
It's been great. There's been tons of guys help me along the way. You got some of the vets on the back end, like Geiger and Tansy, DeHaas. They've really helped ease the transition.
I was curious, is there any particular older defensemen here that did it really help you a lot?
Well, yeah, those guys. I got Geiger's my roommate on the road, so that's really helped a lot too. I think he's a great leader, and he does a good job with all the young guys for sure.
What was the first thing you noticed too when you started playing at this level about what would be different from where you were a year ago?
I think the biggest difference is just every team, every night, there's always a battle. You have to be ready to go every night, no matter who you're playing. So I think that's a big difference from junior hockey.
And being a freshman, you played in a lot of games this year. Is that a pleasant surprise? Did you expect to come in and be kind of a regular, or were you wondering if it might take you some time to work your way in?
I think both.
Yeah.
I think I was scratched the first game of the year, and that was kind of a bummer. But I think once I got the chance, I was able to show that I can be in the lineup every night.
I guess last thing is you're always kind of hard questions to answer. But if you were kind of describing yourself as a defenseman, what do you kind of think your style of play is, or what do you like to do, at that position?
Coach always tells me he wants me to be a good 200-foot player, and sometimes I try not to make my game too complicated because Coach always wants me to have the simple game, especially as a freshman. So I think simple 200-foot game.
And lastly, what's been the most challenging game so far for you? Is there any particular team you played this year that you really were, like thought, wow, these guys are good, or these offensive players are tough to stop, or anything like that?
I mean, not particularly. I think every team is really good.
Yeah.
I love playing SLU and beating them last game. That was fun. So
All right,
it was a good one.